Well, hello, Virgo. Virgo, this is going to be your love reading. And we're only going to be using, well, no, that's not true. That's not true. We are going to be using those love oracle cards that I have. We're going to use a little bit more than what we've been normally using. But of course, I want to start with the tarot first. So let's go ahead and get into it here. Virgo, this is a love reading here for Virgo. And let's just say it this way. I'll know when it's turned upside down or when it's reversed opposed to when it's upright. So we're just going to go off of how I feel based on how they fall. That'll be a little fun. I know I usually read upright, but we'll see. So we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is like a disagreement with someone, because this is basically saying someone refuses to talk. Someone refuses to say something. Now, this could be you, right? Like, let's say you were dating someone, you were talking to somebody, right? And they want to talk to you and you're like, I don't have anything to say. You know, like that famous line, right? But it also talks about you in the past being in relationships where you did not speak your truth. You were not open about how you really feel. And I always say this with the Page of Swords, to some degree, it is conversation, but it's not the full conversation. It's not the whole conversation, right? There's still things that you want to know and your person isn't telling you. That's just what it's showing. And I feel like what you really wanted to tell the person was that you are not putting any effort in this connection. You feel like the relationship is not going to go anywhere and you are not sure if it's even worth your time. Now, that's what I really feel like you wanted to say. But because you still have so much passion for this person, you really want to be with this person. And even the thought of letting them go could be very hard for you. Or for some of you, it was very hard. But that's what I'm seeing with this Page of Swords in reverse. I do feel like you are eventually going to be turned upside down in a good way here with the Page of Swords, where it talks about you're starting to think, okay? You're not, in this energy where you're just allowing your feelings to control things. You're actually thinking, okay? This is for Virgo. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. Okay, well, this was sideways. Anytime it's sideways, I'll take it upright. Makes sense here with the Two of Wands. I mean, even if you walked away from someone, again, the reason why you walked away was because a person was really stagnant. And the Two of Wands talk about your long term. And if you have a certain type of view about the future and your person has a different view, then you see the reason why the decision needs to be made and possibly moving away from that. Consider other options. And I feel like that's what's been happening. That's what you guys have been facing. Either way, you will be moving towards a partnership. I feel like when you meet this person, it's going to be in a social gathering. I think I told you guys that before, social setting or among friends. Sometimes they could mean family. I feel like it's going to be like I feel like it's like you and this person may end up being friends first. Like maybe you don't know that this person like you. And I think I may have mentioned that before, but it's an opportunity that's down the road with someone else and it's not this person. Okay. But eventually you'll get to that place where you can make a decision to move in a different direction. That's just what I'm seeing. All right. That's what I'm saying. But another thing that I would say is that the reason why you know that maybe do you know why this is not working, or maybe you don't know. And I feel like it's because there's somebody else around in this person's heart space. I feel like whoever you've been dealing with, they've been back and forth with their feelings and their emotions. So for you, you're kind of like, I know about them, but they're not a big factor. But to them, it's a big factor because they have, they're an indecisive person. You may not even know about this person. You may not even know. Like, you could be with someone who literally has a crush on someone else and you're just with them and you're wondering why they're acting weird. Okay? That's what I mean. Because it's not always about them being up under somebody else. It could be the fact that they are wanting somebody else. And you are not second pick. you're not the second option. This is for Virgo. Upright. Let's do upright. I need to know what this means. Well, King of Swords. Well, one thing that I can tell you, oof, you are dealing with somebody with anger issues. Whoa. Arrogant. Very, very arrogant. Like, this is, whether it's divine feminine or masculine, it looks like you're dealing with someone who's extremely arrogant here. That's what it looks like to me. I feel like it's my way or the highway energy with them. And with the King of Swords coming out, it's like they are, like it says, more logical than emotional. Those type of individuals you got to be careful about, because it's like, do you even feel anything? Do you even love me? Because the way that they detach, the way that they move away from you, right? And they want to dominate the situation. They want to dominate it. They don't want you to be in control of it. They want to be in control. So it leaves you kind of on the back burner if they just decide they don't want to talk, or if they decide they want to disappear. It's that type of thing. Okay. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, by the way. I also feel like you're dealing with someone who may have a lack of control. Like, I feel like you could be dealing with someone whose their book is in their mind according to what their rules are. But when it comes down to anybody else or everybody else, you have to play by their rules. Okay? Let's get this for Virgo. Eight of Cups. I feel like that's just what I'm seeing. And this actually, as soon as I flipped it, it came up like that. So I didn't even ask. There's going to be an ending here. Like, for a lot of you, I'm not saying that the ending is forever. I'm saying that there's going to be some type of disconnect because someone isn't acting accordingly. Like I said before, this is really about the only reason why you stayed as long as you did was because the only reason why it was working was because of you. Like, if you really spoke your truth in the beginning part of this connection, you most likely would have offended this type of individual. You know, like, they're kind of like a cater to me type of person. And it's like, no. Okay, it's time for you to move on. That's the reason why the Two of Wands is there, because it talks about you feeling unfulfilled. There's no point of you being here. What's the point of me being here? But you got to learn to let go. Now, the problem here is that you have to learn how to let go. Because we already talked about in the beginning of the reading, I already knew before any card came out that there was, well, at least one, but that there was a strong connection where it's been hard for you to let this person go. It hurts when they're not around, and it also hurts when they are around. You know, that's just what I've been seeing. But there is going to be an ending, and this is going to be a part of your transformation. You cry about it, you purge that energy, and then you're going to regenerate. That's what I see. And, you know, for someone else who's going to give you something that's going to be tangible. I mean, well, worth it, basically. But you are going to consider your options. Let's see how this falls. This is for Virgo. This is for Virgo. Virgo. Thank you. Winter solstice. Tie up loose ends. Validate feelings. Find the light within. You're going to be able to see who you are as a individual, how you work in relationships. You're going to be able to know who you are as a person as far as relationship wise, because you know how sometimes people talk so much cap, right? And we've all done it. I'm not going to allow nobody to do this and this and this and this until they get into the situation with the person that they really like. And all of a sudden, all of their personal constitution rolls, right? Anything that their rules in their book no longer applies when it comes down to this person. So I feel like you are at this point now where you're like, I cannot compromise. I know what I want, and that is what I want to stick by. Because the Two of Wands talks about a discovery of yourself, something that you notice that you're doing that maybe you didn't know before. You may know that you were sticking by someone, but maybe you didn't know that there was a certain type of weakness within yourself by allowing, you know, yourself to be constantly maintaining relationships that are not progressing. And some of you were in the connection with the person because you thought that you were better than the person that they were with. I'm not saying that the person doesn't have feelings for you. I'm not saying that the person doesn't like you. I'm just saying that there's this thing here where you were pushing reality to the side when that confidence that you have, which I feel like I do feel is confidence. I feel like the confidence that you have is only because the person really enjoys your company. Yes, but the thing is that if they really want to be there, they have to fight for you. They have to fight. They have to be like, you're the one who I want. And I see that some of you may be waiting for them to, show you that. But how long are you willing to wait? So this is why I'm saying find the light within yourself, because it's like then you may see something that you may not want. Like I said, once you find a light, then all of a sudden you may be like, I want somebody else. I want somebody else. I don't want you. Let's go ahead. This is going to be for Virgo. Oh, let me hurry up. This is going to be for Virgo. Ace of Cups in the upright. A lot of you, we've been knowing this love energy has been something that's been really, really strong for most Virgos. And I really do believe that there is going to be a long term for most of you. Okay. Something that's going to be worthwhile. I feel like it is someone new and it will flourish. I do feel that way, and it's coming. Now, this card says a new romance and flowing of emotion. Joy. You actually feel joy for the first time, where there is no restrictions, where you don't have to be waiting for them to call you or you have to sneak around if that's been the case. The thing is that you're actually enjoying this connection with someone. You're actually enjoying it with somebody. So that's what I like about this reading. So much potential because, and I'm not saying potential because, some people don't like that word. I'm saying there's potential here because the person is showing you that they want to be there. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's grab the love cards. It is so hot in here. This is for Virgo. Virgo. I wish I would have treated you better. There is someone with some regrets here for you that you are no longer with. Someone who you detached from or who detached away from you. There's a reality that's dawning that something is over. And there's a lot of regret here. You guys have a new beginning. You just do. I know you deserve more than I can give you at the moment. I told you. But for some of you, do you believe that they will tell you that? Or will they just allow you to sit there if you don't demand that? For some of you, you will sit there and wait to see if this person will say it. They won't. They believe that though, but they're not going to tell you. This is the reason why that finding the light within is there, because that's what you figured out. And now they're saying that to themselves, like, yeah, I know, they deserve better. They shouldn't have been here anyway. This is for Virgo. Thank you. You have a card here that says, I don't know what to say to you. You're separated from somebody and it's really hard to get over you. That's what this reading is really about. It kind of looks like somebody is having a hard time with the fact that you are not around. That is what this card is really, really big. This reading is basically saying, because we already saw the detaching, and I truly feel like there's an ending. And there's remorse on someone's end. Let's get one more. This is for Virgo. Card fell. My apologies. I know you're the one And that scares me. That is crazy. Okay. This is the thing. Someone knows that you're all of that in a bag of chips. This is why I feel like it could take some time because, again, you got a decision to make about someone, whether it's to leave someone, whether to accept someone's apology once they realize something. Will they realize something? I don't know. But either way, someone definitely knows. Someone definitely knows that you were all of that in a bag of chips. Okay, but is that good enough? You know, it's all fine and good that they know that they love you, but if they don't act on it, it's novelty, right? But that's what I have for you for right now, Virgo. I will be back soon with another reading. Bye, guys.